This video is brought to you by SoccerPro.com, offering everyday low prices on all the latest soccer gear with no membership fees. Don't forget to use coupon code SR4U at checkout for 10% off any order of $75 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you my review of the Nike Premier. Here's a look at the shoes on feet, and from right out of the box, the shoes are extremely comfortable. The super soft kangaroo leather upper molds to your feet really nicely, making this a shoe that is suitable for pretty much all foot types. And the sizing is a little bit off, so keep that in mind. Instead of wearing my usual size 9 US, I went up to a size 9.5, and the fit was absolutely perfect. So if you're looking to order a pair for yourself, I would recommend going up a half size for the best possible fit. The Nike Premier definitely has an old school vibe about it, not only in how it looks, but also in how it performs. It was designed specifically to compete with the Adidas Copa Mundial, one of the most iconic boots of all time and a favorite amongst many players even today. The Nike Premier is all about simplicity and quality materials, and it does that very well. The upper is crafted from a very high quality kangaroo leather upper that is a little bit thinner than what you're going to find on the Copa Mundial and even the more modern Nike Tiempo Legend 4, giving the shoe that nice traditional old school feel but without feeling too bulky, which is one of the major complaints that a lot of people have about kangaroo leather soccer shoes. As far as the overall fit goes, that's really one of the major highlights of this particular shoe in my opinion. It molds to your foot really nicely, giving you a true one-to-one fit, almost as if you're wearing a kangaroo leather sock. So when you're striking the ball, there's really nothing that's getting in the way in terms of interference. There's no striking elements, and you're getting basically the true feel between your foot and the ball, with just a little bit of leather in between to cushion the impact, which is something that I'm personally a really big fan of. The tongue itself is a thinner synthetic material with a strip of memory foam running through the middle, so it doesn't feel quite as cushioned as the rest of the boot, which is something that I personally like when striking the ball. But for the most part, if you like the feel of a traditional soccer shoe, you're going to love the feel of the Nike Premier, especially when shooting. If you've ever worn a pair of Adidas Copa Mundials, then you know that the shoe definitely has a unique feel about it. Not to say that the shoe offers a bad feel, because it's personally one of my favorites of all time, but you can tell that the shoe is 30 years old and it hasn't necessarily aged all that well. You're going to notice that from right out of the box, the shape of the shoe is a little bit funny. It has kind of a pointed shape at the toe and requires quite a bit of break-in time before the shoes start to feel really good on your feet. It has a lot of extra bulk that isn't necessarily needed, and the sole plate itself isn't as flexible as it could be. Whereas the Nike Premier has that same kind of traditional old school feel with the full kangaroo leather upper, but it lacks a lot of the extra bulk and it's definitely a lot more flexible. You're going to notice the synthetic tongue with the memory foam insert that gives you the nice soft feel but doesn't feel too bulky on your feet. The shoe lacks the big flap tongue, and the TPU sole plate in my mind is a lot more flexible than one you're going to get from the Copa, not to mention that the shoe is a lot lighter in its overall construction. But if you're looking for that very natural kangaroo leather feel without any kind of obstruction, you're going to get that from the Nike Premier, which is really important. Dribbling the ball in the Nike Premier feels absolutely fantastic. The full leather upper offers a very uniform touch across the entire foot, while the finish on the upper allows the ball to slide freely against the surface of the upper, which is really important when dribbling. As far as the traction pattern goes, it's a very simple stud pattern with more narrow than average studs. It's a traditional stud layout, but because the studs are a little bit narrower, they tend to penetrate the ground more easily, allowing for plenty of grip and maneuverability once your foot is planted. Overall, the Nike Premier is an absolutely fantastic shoe, and for the price, retailing at $100, you can actually get them for a little bit less. It is an absolutely fantastic value and a great option for anybody looking for that traditional feel with some of that modern element. Not to mention that the shoe only weighs in at 8.6 ounces. Alright guys, that's it for my playtest on the brand new Nike Premier. If you are looking for more information on the overall performance of this boot, be sure to check out the full written review on my website, SoccerReviewsForYou.com. You'll find a direct link to that down below in the description. As well, on that same review page, you'll find buy it now links with the best prices online, including exclusive SR4U coupon codes to get yourself some additional discounts. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to support it with a like. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest soccer gear. Links can be found down below in the description to all of my social media. And other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.